Today we're going to be looking at some very desirable quarters that you must find from the bank or in circulation or in coin collections that you purchase. These are modern coins. These are 2019 quarters that you can be looking for that are worth a lot more than 25 cents. So let's just hop right into it. Now this first coin here, 2019 San Antonio Missions quarter. I actually have one of these in my collection. This coin, you would never notice it unless you inspect it very closely, has a die chip on the building there. So you see that building as we zoom in, that's where the die chip is. Here's an example underneath the coin microscope. You can see that little blob of metal there on the roof of the building. So you can look for die chips on all kinds of different coins, not just this specific quarter. So this quarter, ungraded, sold as is. It's been circulated, sold for $5 on eBay. So I mean, if you find a bunch of these, you're making $5 on every quarter. It's a pretty good profit. But we're gonna look at some more valuable coins here as we go. This next coin is a 2019, again, San Antonio Missions quarter. I got one of these in my collection as well. This coin has a die chip there on the end of the cross there. So you can see that there as we zoom in on that. This coin ended up selling for $10 as is on eBay. And this next quarter, it's been heavily damaged as well. You can see it's been in circulation for quite some time. 2019 quarter that sold for $15 on eBay. Can you figure out why? Well, you got to look very, very closely. Look at Washington's hair where his ponytail is. You can see those lines coming up. That is the design from the reverse. And then if you also look by his neck, by the Y in Liberty, you can see the lines there as well. That is the design from the reverse of the coin. So that is considered a die clash. So die clashes, you can look for those on pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, all kinds of different coins, all kinds of different dated coins. So this will add some extra value to the coin. You'll see that the obverse design coming through here on the reverse as well. And this quarter ended up selling for $15 at auction, even in this condition. Not too bad for 25 cents. Now this next coin here sold for $138. War in the Pacific quarter from 2019. Now the reason it sold for that is because it is graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. So if there's not many of these graded at a 67 and there's tons of them graded at a 66, just one grade lower, then that means that the 67 is going to be more sought after by collectors because there's not many at that grade or in that condition. So $138 quarter there. And you got to keep in mind, this is the W mint mark. So in 2019, 2020, they produced West Point minted quarters with the W mint mark. So if you ever find one with the W mint mark, typically they're always worth around $10 in circulated quarters on eBay, selling as is. So it's always going to be worth more than 25 cents because they did not produce as many of those coins as the regular, no mint mark and D mint mark. So here is a good example of that. Back in 2018 or back in 2019 and 2020, this is a good example of that. I did videos on 2019 quarters and 2020 quarters because everyone was looking for the W mint marks. They were going to release those out to the public. Whoever found them, found them. And they did not make too many of them in comparison to what they produced, the Philadelphia and Denver again. So this is the Great American Coin Hunt is what NGC called it, where people were looking for the W mint mark, and it is graded at a 67. This coin ended up selling for $213, and this is the River of No Return reverse. So you got 5 different reverse designs for the year 2019. Now here is a roll of quarters that has a W mint mark on it on the outside of the coin. Now someone could have easily inserted this into the roll, so please, if you're buying these rolls on eBay, be very cautious. This is about a $10 quarter, a $5 quarter maybe in that condition, and the roll sold for $93. Yeah, it's just not worth it. You'll see the other end is an older quarter from either the 90s and prior because that's the reverse for those quarters. So please don't be fooled. I don't know if this actually came from the bank like this or if this person inserted the coin like this. You never know, but still there's only about $15 to $20 in value there, and someone unfortunately paid $93 for it, hoping that there's more W Mint Mark quarters in there. It's just not very likely. All right, so next up is a W Mint Mark quarter from the year 2019. And again, it says Great American Coin Hunt. It is graded at a mint state 65, but the coin still sold for $150 because it's got something even more extra than being the W Mint Mark. It has a strike through here on the obverse of the coin. So as we zoom in there on the coin, you can see that strike through. Now, this next coin here had a best offer of $700 for the same exact coin. It does have a strike through again on the obverse of the quarter, and this time it's graded at a 67 as opposed to a 65. Now, how much they actually got for it, not sure. They had it listed for $700, took the best offer, so I definitely would not pay that for a quarter like this. Yeah, you shouldn't pay $700 or anywhere close, I don't think, for a quarter like this, unfortunately. Someone may have overpaid for that one. So here's a 2019 W Mint Mark American Memorial Park reverse on this quarter. And this is considered an early find by PCGS, graded by PCGS. Now PCGS had one heck of a coin hunt for the W Mint Mark quarters. I wish they would kind of bring something like that back. We haven't had anything like that in a couple years. Hopefully the mint, gets creative and gets people more intrigued with coin collecting. Yeah, this coin ended up selling for $158 at auction, graded at a mint state 66, again by PCGS. But the early finds and the first week of discoveries, those are going to sell for more than if you just found this quarter today and had it graded by PCGS. Yeah, so the first week of discovery, early finds, those are going to be ones that, sell pretty good. People are going to want those. So always inspect your coins. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any coin questions. Always be on the lookout for the 2019 W Mint Mark and 2020 W Mint Mark quarters. And feel free to check out my other coin videos where we're showing you older coins, new coins, and paper money that is actually worth a lot more than their face values. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.